Hello, fellow Eagles, and welcome to another wonderful episode with your friend, Paulie Boy. Alright, today I'm going to talk to you about perfectionism. Don't let perfectionism cripple you. Do something perfectly on the first try is foolish. Yet, a lot of us, we try to be perfect on the first attempt. And if we are not at the standard we have set in our mind, after the first or few first tries, we feel it is failure. I can tell you, on the contrary, that is not failure. That is part of the process. Now, if you understand the process, you will realize that it is a step, a piece, a part of success. It is all a prerequisite. These are things that are required before you can taste the sweet taste of victory. Now, let me give you an example. Before I started recording this video, I was looking at my page. I have a limited amount of time to record. I felt anxious, a bit nervous. Why was I letting those things stop me from recording and doing the video as I said I would? This is why. Perfectionism. Because I wanted my things to be perfect. Not necessarily perfect in the highest meaning, but perfect as in really, really good. Now, why would I have this far-fetched idea? Perfectionism. All right. So, one of the things I've learned from this is do what you can do. And over time, you will get better. If you are not perfect on the first try, this is completely natural. Let me tell you a story about myself. Flipping over the page. Now, there was a time I was in Cape Town on this bus, and there was this girl that I saw, a beautiful girl, or pretty, and I wanted to speak to her. But what did I do? I just sat and I played it over in my mind. All the possible scenarios that I could go through. And in the end, I never approached her. Never. We left the bus. Now, if I had confronted her, what would have been different? I can tell you, I would only gain. Even from failure, I would gain. From failure, I would learn the most. From success, I would gain, but I would not get such an improvement upon my character, upon who I am as a human being. I would not grow as much. Now, this girl, wherever she is, whoever she is, she does not even know that I exist. Yet, I am doing superb. I am doing really, really well. If I had confronted her, let's say she turned me down, what would I have gained? I would have more life experience. That's the first thing. Life experience. Rejection is part of growing stronger. Rejection in the sense that it is pain. Pain is required to bring about strength. When you train your muscles, you put them through great amounts of pain, through physical resistance. That's why it's called resistance training. And it's required for you to grow stronger. All right. What else would have been different? I would have had more fulfillment because I would have overcome my fear of approaching this girl. I would feel like, yes, I did it. Not necessarily because I approached her, but just because that fear was a chain that I broke free from. And that is a wonderful feeling, breaking free of that chain. Maybe you've also experienced it. If you have, you can comment in the bottom and tell me what happened. All right. The last part, the third benefit would have been, I would be more likely to overcome my fears in the future. Why? Because everything you do becomes a habit. It forms a habit slowly. The more you do something, the easier it becomes to do it. Even if it is just a little bit more easier, it is still progress, and in one way, success. So even when you fail and are rejected, you are adding value to your life. How? Through knowledge, through experience, through action taken by you. There are so many people out there sitting and watching from the stadium, watching the players play ball, watching the Springboks play rugby. So many. You should have done this, you should have done that, you should have tackled that guy, the ref, you should have done this. But those are the people sitting in the stands. They are not vulnerable. They do not have as much honor and respect given to them as those with their butts out, the rugby players, those in the arena, those in the field, those in the battle, those that are taking action have much more value in their characteristics and motives than those sitting down and doing nothing but laughing. Now, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.